Hello everyone. Today we'll be creating very simple project that is a binary to decimal converter. It is completely beginner friendly, and let's start by creating the HTML file. That is, I'll just name it index.html. I'll also create the CSS file. I'll just name it as style.css. Let's start with the index.html, right? What I'll do is I'll just create the very basic HTML template, and I'll just change the template to binary to decimal converter. So let's start writing the HTML code. For that one, what I'll do, I'll just take one parent div. I'll just give the class name container. Next, what I'll do, I'll just make use of the h1 tag. I'll just copy this one itself, binary to decimal converter, right? Just completely copy this one. And I'll just paste it over here, right? This one is fine. So next what I'll do, I'll just make use of the label tag. Just make use of binary input. Here I'll give enter binary number, right? Next one, I'll just make use of the input. Type will be text itself. Then ID of name binary input, and also we'll give the placeholder enter binary number. So this will be the placeholder. And also let's consider one button. I'll just give, let's consider on click event, and let's give convert binary to decimal, right? This is one thing. I'll just give the name convert. So this is one thing. Let's make use of the p id. I'll just give result, right? This is it for the HTML. I'll just format this once, and let's start writing the CSS. For that, first I'll link the style sheet, and I'll give the path, the name style.css. So let's start writing the CSS. First what I'll do, I just want to make use of the Poppins font. So I'll just open the Chrome. I'll search for Poppins font. Click on the first one. Get font, get embed code, import. So I'll just copy these 3 lines right in the middle. So this one I'll just copy. Let me come here and paste it over here. So I'll just consider body, and inside the body I'll just make use of font family. I'll just use sans serif. Okay. First primary font will be what we'll be making use of. We'll be making use of Poppins, and the secondary one will be sans serif. So next, let's start writing the style for this one, container. I'll just copy this one and paste it over here. So next, what I'll give is, I'll give max width of 400 pixel, margin of 0, and auto. Let's make use of text align center. This is one thing for the container. Next, let's style for input. So this one, just take this one. Inside here, I'll just copy this one. Type equals text. So what we'll do, I'll just paste it over here. Inside, I'll just give width 100%, padding 10 pixel, margin bottom 10 pixel, right? Next, what we'll do, we'll just go here and start writing styles for button. I'll just copy the button. Let's give padding of 10 pixel, 20 pixel, horizontally and vertically. Then background color of 007 B double F, right? Then color of white, border null. Also cursor of pointer, right? This is one thing. Button when hover. So I'll just give the darker background color for this one. So I'll just make use of 0056B3. So this is it for the CSS. Also, this is it for the HTML and CSS, right? So what I've done is I have installed an extension called Live Server. So what this does is whenever we make changes in the HTML, so whatever the changes we have made, that will get directly reflected in the browser, so that we don't have to reload again and again to see the changes, right? So you can install it as well. Next, I'll just right click and I'll click on Open with Live Server. So initially we are seeing like this, right? So using JavaScript, what we have to do, suppose if I enter the binary number over here, that is using zeros and ones. So if I click convert, then just below the button, we have we have to get the decimal number, right? So that's what we'll be doing with the help of JavaScript. So let me create the JavaScript file for that. I'll just name it index.js and I'll place the index, JavaScript file just below the body, right? I'll just make use of source and I'll just give index.js. Next, what we'll do, we'll start writing JavaScript code. First, what we have to do, we have to write the function to convert the binary to decimal. If you remember, we have given here the function name. On the onClick event, we have called the function convert binary to decimal. I'll just copy this one and just create the function and I'll give the name. Let's, what we have to do initially, we have to get the value that is input, that is entered in the input field. Which one? This one. We have to get the value that is entered in the input field. For that one, what we'll be using, I'll just make use of the variable name binary input. So what I'll do for that, I'll just make use of document dot get element by ID, where this is coming from, binary input, right? So this one, not this one, sorry. This one, ID of binary input. From input we are getting, right? ID we have given here. I'll just copy this one and we need the value, right? This is it. Then, sorry, this is just value. Then what we have to do, we have to convert the binary input to decimal using the parseInt mainly with base 2. What we have to do, we have to convert the binary input to decimal. What we are making use of it, we are making use of parseInt with base 2. So I'll just comment it over here. I'll just write convert the binary input to decimal using parseInt with base 2. For that one, what I'll do, I'll make use of the variable name decimal result parseInt of binary input. This one, right? Binary input. This one we are making use of, right? Along with the base 2. For base 2, we'll just give 2 here. So this one. Finally, what we have to do, we have to display the decimal result just below the input field. So here, just below the input field means after clicking of button, here I have to get the result and the decimal. So for that one, I'll just comment it over here and I'll write display that decimal result, right? Just will be displaying the decimal result. For that one, I'll be making use of document dot get element by id of result, where this result is coming from, this one. In the p tag, we have given id of result, right? So I'll just paste it over here and I'll give inner HTML. But I'll just make use of the template, template literals, decimal of dollar. We'll make use of decimal result. So I'll just close this one. This is it for the JavaScript. It is very simple. I'll just format this one JavaScript file. I'll just format this CSS file as well, along with the HTML file. Let's just check. I'll just give 001 and I'll just convert. This is decimal 1, this is showing. Suppose if I give 11001111, so decimal 207. Let's check online once. What I'll do is I'll just give binary to decimal converter. So what I'll do, binary to decimal. So I'll just copy the same number. I'll paste it over here. Suppose we are getting binary number 207, the 3-digit number, right? 207. We are getting the correct value. Suppose if I give 1110011, so I'll just hit convert. I'll click on the convert. I'm getting 115. I'll just copy this one. We have to get 115, right? I'll just click on convert. I'm getting 115. Everything is working properly. So this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.